Hello, everyone. Welcome to Central Podcast Entertainment, episode, I believe, 82 or 83.
I think 83, yeah.
And
this is our first video podcast.
Yep, sent to
so
you too.
Finally, you get to see our faces.
Yes. Even our host as well, our friend, Ben. We also think of as one half of the APA as well.
And which one do you think we're talking about?
Bradshaw.
Of course.
Yeah. Finally got that right.
Yep. So we're gonna skip. Well, instead of our usual quota where we talk about recaps for Raw and SmackDown and everything else, we're just gonna stick straight to WrestleMania and the Hall of Fame. So let's get started. WrestleMania predictions. Go.
All right. Well, you want to start off with the pre-show matches?
Fatal 4-way match. Wait, who's in the match again?
It's Cesaro and Kid, Matadors, Usos, and New Day.
Retain. That's all we need. Why would we need to see Los Matadors?
And I thought the Usos were going to be out this WrestleMania because Jey Uso got injured.
Yeah, he got hurt. That's right.
But apparently they were able to hold it together. Apparently,
I guess. But yeah, retain.
Then we got the Andre Giant Memorial Barrow, which should be on the actual card, but that's not the case.
That was ridiculous.
So
Triple H has no idea what he's doing.
No.
It's not Triple H.
It's Vince McMahon.
Oh, Vince McMahon, okay.
Well, wait, did you see the Triple H podcast with Stone Cold?
Yes, I did.
Yes, if you saw the meme for that podcast, it was like
Vince McMahon. He blamed it all on Vince.
And I run NXT, and that's pretty much it right there.
Oh yeah, that's right. Vince was the one who booked the Rumble.
He buried him, but with the. I can either see Mizdow or Ryback winning this one.
Or probably Sheamus, because I think he'll return at the Battle Royal.
That would be a terrible move.
Well, if they make him a heel, probably not. Move. Probably not.
But still, like, how many people actually are excited for Sheamus?
He's been teasing all month.
They've been teasing him, and nobody gives a crap. Nobody cares at all.
Feels like that's not even going to seem that memorable. Like, of course, Sheamus was going to win. Like, no.
Then again, that's not right. I don't know if Hideo Itami will win since
if he wins, then you better push him right if he comes up to the main roster the next night.
I don't know. Knowing Vince and he hates NXT talent, he's not going to do it.
Well, hey. Well, looks like he'll book was directly right when he said that, Vince, if you screw this up, and when I say screw this up, I mean for NXT Superstars, I will physically kill you.
But I guess the only thing I go with is Mizdow.
Alright, how about you?
Yeah, say Mizdow.
Oh, how come? Even though...
He deserves it.
I know.
After getting pushed around by Miz.
Yeah, it's kind of time for...
It's kind of time for him to turn his back.
Well, of course, to fill that 7-match card...
I think either way it will happen, either like earlier or if they're the final two.
Yes, but of course to fill that 7-match card for WrestleMania 31, we could have had Miz versus Mizdow, but no.
We could have had Cody and Goldust.
Well, no. Right. We need to put all the good best superstars in multi-man matches just to reduce the amount of star power. No, just to reduce the amount of I don't even know how to finish this sentence, but you're just ruining the show and ruining some superstars as well. Oh my.
And just ruining this match. Like last year was awesome. When Cesaro picked up Big Show and threw him over the top and won that whole thing. The fans went nuts. And now it's going to be on the pre-show.
Yes. Then we have, to start the match, well, pretty much going to be the ladder match. Of course, the Intercontinental match for the Intercontinental title.
I think that's going to kick off the show.
And that's going to be the show-stealing match of the night.
I think so.
But who's going to win? It's either Daniel Bryan or Dean Ambrose.
I'm going with Dean Ambrose.
I'm going with Bryan.
Yeah, I'm going for... Actually, let me stick with Bryan because he'll be a Grand Slam champion if he wins.
If he wins, he'll win every single championship in WWE.
That's right.
Yes, and join that list along with HBK, Kurt Angle, and Edge.
And I think the fans will boo the crap out of the match anyways if he loses.
Yeah.
What? They're going to be
actually, also, and it depends.
If Dean Ambrose wins, they're really not going to. I mean, they're both over.
I hope they don't chant, "We want refund" or anything like that.
Oh, that'd be great.
Especially at a WrestleMania, but like, no, that's what don't want.
They'll probably do that if Reigns wins. I don't know. I hope not.
Yeah.
And they re-signed Lesnar now.
Lesnar is more.
Well, they did resign him. You know.
Yeah.
So it looks like. Yeah. So Brian, for me, you said Ambrose.
Ambrose.
Yes, and I say Brian.
Next, I guess we'll go with Rusev and Cena since
Cena.
Yeah.
Oh, $9.99 commercial again. Get you everything you want to see. Watch on your tablet for the TV. Sorry, I memorized it by heart.
Well, good thing it's on mute, or else I would have killed myself by now.
Why? Because the commercial's that bad, or at least it's overplayed.
Overplayed and
like
just...
Happy, which is not a bad song.
Yeah, so and I say Cena too for Cena versus.
But
Rusev.
unless they believe in Rusev and they make Cena tap out.
If they do that, then they really believe in that guy. They really love that guy.
Yeah. I'll be freaking out a bit, like, huh?
And you'll definitely get a reaction video for that. For sure.
Definitely. Just like the streak was, just like last year's when the streak ended.
I brought my camera this time, so to be prepared. To be prepared for something to happen.
Did you see our video?
Yeah, I think you were...
I was on the floor.
Yeah, I think, Mike, you showed me that, right? Did you show me the video last year?
Yeah, he's the only one that didn't say anything in that whole video. His jaw was literally dropped to the floor.
My legs were like noodles. Like, I didn't care what position
my body was like shaking the whole time. That's the reason why on the camera you see the whole shaking because my legs were shaking. I was like, because I was freaking out. I didn't expect anything like that.
Yeah. So also, do you see in one of the comments where where someone said, "I can smell your breath when you breathe with the camera." Like,
wait, somebody commented saying that?
Yes.
Well, whoever commented that, hope my breath tastes fine.
Then the next match, I'm just gonna say Divas Tag Team match. Paige, AJ. We need that.
Yeah, I'll go with that too.
Yes, but
it's just sad that the Divas title's not on the line at Mania.
Yes, this is technically WrestleMania 1.
And this is like they inducted Alundra Blaze, a girl who's infamous for dropping the women's championship in the garbage on WCW. And it's like, well, this is the point she was trying to make. The Divas title's not on the line at Mania.
Shouldn't be.
Oh my, imagine if no.
This is the point she's trying to make, and you're inducting her, and she,
What if Andrea Blaze came in and just got the title,
or she threw the Divas Championship in the garbage?
I'd be laughing.
I'd go with that.
I'd be laughing like, this time
that's worth watching for
This is the WWE Divas Championship. And that's what I think of the WWE Divas Championship.
And the Divas Division.
We on the Divas Division's week.
So that's that.
The only thing that could save the Divas Division is if next year we have Lita coming in, challenging AJ to a match, and we get a 5-star match.
Oh, that'd be great.
Okay, so Orton versus Rollins.
Orton. Beat him up.
I'm going to say Seth Rollins.
Why?
Because it's just that, something about it.
He's got that X factor?
Yeah.
Or I should say that it factor.
The it factor. Because if you looked at WrestleMania 21, where it was set up for Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
And
I could kind of see where you're going with that.
It's not the same type of
concept. Same, but it's Seth Rollins now.
It's kind of not like the same as Michaels and
because that was a build-up.
It was so that match was basically two of the best guys in the business going at it. It doesn't matter.
But then again, it could turn either way. So either way, I'm sticking with Rollins, but then at the end of the night, it could be Randy.
Unless JJ Security comes in and costs him the match.
Of course.
No, I'd say Orton gets the win here.
Of course, if you saw our simulation,
this was the whole payoff thing because this was build up since November, since where it all started when Orton got attacked by the Authority.
Yes, and from our simulation, it would be interesting if actually Roman Reigns came out and actually decided to help Orton win the match. I'm surprised you were surprised. I'm surprised you were surprised of that.
Yeah. Okay, so Taker versus Bray Wyatt.
Taker.
We need redeem your win, or else
that's it.
Hope I don't get another shocker. But no.
For me, this is tough.
Why is this tough for you? Even though they've been pushing Bray Wyatt well, but you can't. But this is time to redeem the Undertaker.
And plus, Taker's looked a lot better than he did last year.
Yes, even though he's 50 years old right now.
But he still looks. He's in better shape.
We don't know yet. We don't know yet if.
Wait, where's the bathroom?
Straight that way where you came in.
Right.
It's on the right.
We don't know yet if Taker is like 100%
after last year.
Yeah, after last year, but I mean, only time will tell, obviously.
Well,
but
we'll see in the match.
Because like if they're gonna have Sting and Taker for
next year,
for Mania next year, then how are they gonna build this up?
Yeah, so you have to have Taker win. Oh wait, if Taker does win, then it's automatically gonna have people fans saying, "Hey, the most important break of the streak anyway." Just for Just for Taker getting back to the company,
and just for Michael Cole to go 22-1.
How is that exciting?
That's not exciting.
He lost at
That sounds so bad.
He lost last year, so it makes
I
don't see no hype in that.
So, all right, I guess I'll go with Taker too, since it's pretty obvious by now.
Yes.
Unless they surprise us and have Bray win it.
One of you guys are gonna have to hold me if that actually happens.
Mm-hmm. The only time you'll probably be held and you're freaking out is if Bray's like if they're teasing for Bray to win and Bray's like constantly giving him Sister Abigail's.
Yeah, I'll be like,
just like
oh no.
Just like Triple H constantly was giving Taker pedigrees.
Three
and constantly
pedigrees.
No, I was on the edge of my seat with that match too.
Dude, I had to get him a bag. He was.
Oh my God! Really?
His breath was running out of his body.
He was
at my house. He was like breathing. He was like, I can't. I forgot the term.
He was just like, okay. Taker was just like, come on, okay, let's keep going, Triple H. It was like, oh no!
I literally saw his face. He was like,
and then cover.
And people in my house were realizing this, and they were like, yo, somebody get this guy a bag. And he was breathing into a bag the whole time.
It was like 1, 2, and then he kicked out. I was like, oh my! Jeez. All of us were freaking out.
He was breathing in the bag the whole time. See him going.
Mike, you were freaking out too.
I was freaking out, but not to the point where I had to get a bag.
Mike, if we made a bet, you'd probably be in the same position I am.
Okay, if we had a bet, I'd be freaking out more. But it depends on what we put at stake.
But also feels like, wait, does my reaction even compare to what Triple H's reaction when he was like, what? No, get away from me.
I don't think the breath was taken out of Triple H.
But his face was priceless.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my. Okay.
So
next match.
Sting, Triple H.
Sting. First match.
Well, yeah,
it'd be cool if we had a similar finish. It was a similar finish to our simulation where, hey, it was Scorpion Death Drop, counter, pedigree, counter, then Scorpion Death Drop for the 1, 2, 3.
You know what I'm disappointed of?
What?
We've been roaming through this whole prediction with no thoughts. Like we're just like, oh, yep, he's winning.
Because this is a predictable card.
I know.
It's like that's what makes WrestleMania terrible. This year's WrestleMania terrible in a sense.
But maybe not this prediction.
What?
Reigns and Lesnar. Who wins this?
Wow.
Our 4 options. 4 options right here. Lesnar retains. Reigns wins. Reigns or Lesnar wins, and Rollins cashes in. Or if we have a 4th option, which technically counts for an audible. I'm going to go with the first option.
Here's what I'll be okay with: is if Brock retains, which odds are that's not happening.
Mm-hmm. Brock retain, not happening.
Brock retaining, odds are that's not happening. Reigns winning, but with the help of Paul Heyman. And
I was thinking that. No, I was thinking that.
No,
I was thinking that.
Well, then again, if they turn Roman Reigns heel, then that kind of makes sense.
If they clearly see that Reigns on the mic isn't working, and the only person that is making this rivalry work is Paul Heyman. You put Paul with Reigns. And Lesnar hasn't been that much of a heel as of late. You saw in the Royal Rumble how he was completely a face. He did nothing did nothing as a heel.
Yeah,
he was complete face. We thought he was taken out by the announce table, and then he came back and won the whole thing.
And you say, wait, didn't you say during the Reigns Lesnar simulation that that Lesnar is a heel. Why? Even though I said he was a face.
They're booking him in this match as a heel.
Yeah, even though he's gonna be a face, or he's already a face in production, but like him.
But this has to be Reigns going heel. Because people are going to be booing him at Mania.
But Mike, this is just for a fourth option. Just imagine this happens.
If you saw the Hall of Fame, Rikishi mentioned Roman Reigns in the speech, and people booed. Like I didn't hear any cheers at all.
Nothing.
They booed the crap.
Pretty much everyone in that whole arena booed the hell out of Roman Reigns.
But am I black? Okay, hold on. Imagine this happens in the main event. Oh, Roman Reigns!
If they booed the hell out of Roman Reigns at the Hall of Fame, imagine what he's gonna go through when he goes through the whole entire crowd.
Especially after WrestleMania.
Yeah, especially the Raw after WrestleMania.
But also, don't forget him. But imagine this happened in the main event. We're like, hey, Roman Reigns spear! Lesnar! Lesnar get ready to go for the pin. Goldberg's music hits. Goldberg comes in, spears Reigns. Then Lesnar picks him up. F5s. 1, 2, 3.
Goldberg, no.
I don't see that.
You know what? But Goldberg, he doesn't. He clearly is on bad terms still with WWE.
After WrestleMania 20.
Because I saw on TMZ Sports there was a video of him saying that that he doesn't want his son working for WWE if he wants to be a wrestler. He forbids it, he says.
Well, I can understand, but hey, Triple H is the peacemaker, so maybe
he doesn't like Triple H. Triple H doesn't like him.
What? Because of how they booked him back in 2003, where hey, Goldberg didn't win the title in Elimination Chamber, and actually, that's the reason why they wouldn't like each other. Well, what do you think they don't like each other?
I think it was probably just how they were booking their rivalry. Like, because they had a rivalry for the world title, and Goldberg, and it looked like Goldberg was going to win the World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam in the Elimination Chamber.
But no.
But Triple H, stopped that. And then they had him, and then Triple H dropped the belt to Goldberg the next month.
What's your opinion on this, Ben?
What he said.
Of course. And, whoa, we got, it's only 17 minutes? Wow. Okay, and which other match? I think we have...
Well, that's all the Mania matches.
Wow. That was quick.
I know, because this is so predictable that we ran right through this.
Yes, WrestleMania 31. Slogan. One of the most predictable WrestleMania card we've ever seen.
Yeah. So I guess I'll review some of what happened at the Hall of Fame last night. So a lot of things really, I guess, caught me off guard. Not a lot of things, but especially what happened when they were inducting Connor the Crusher into the Hall of Fame.
What? It was emotional, very emotional.
Oh, dude, my throat was almost like choking.
You're almost tearing up.
I almost teared up, man. It really got me.
Daniel Bryan really made that speech.
It was the video package too.
The
video package really almost caught me up on tears.
You were choking up a bit?
Oh yeah, man.
Well, if I saw it too, then I would understand.
There's something wrong with you if you do not at least choke up or have a little water in your eyes from watching this.
Well, what if you're feeling like you're feeling sad? Well, if you're feeling sad inside, then that's acceptable too.
Yeah, if it's making you really really depressed, then it's
or at least emotional, then yes, then that works just fine.
Yeah, but the video package was very very well done, and it was very and a lot of people in the audience were crying because of it.
What?
And Daniel Bryan was almost in tears and could barely talk throughout the speech.
Was there a thank you Connor chant or anything like that?
I know there was Connor chants. I don't know if there was a thank you Connor. Odds are there probably was.
Wait a minute.
And also, what happened? What happened?
Okay, It's 5:27 right now, and none of the 2 pre-show matches are starting.
Oh, I think it starts at at the end of the hour or something. I don't know. But I was confused of Daniel Bryan completely exposed the business right there at the Hall of Fame.
What? Wait. You mean something similar to when? Wait, hold on. Wait, was it anything similar to when Ric Flair mentioned TNA in the Symposium?
I don't know if I would compare that, but it just really caught me off guard. I was like,
Still, this is the Hall of Fame. Things are real. Things get real.
I know, but this is pretty much what he did. He went out, he came out, and then as soon as that, he was just like, I just want to let everyone know, everything I have done or I do is fiction. It's not real. I was like, what?
Wait.
He just came out and said
I don't get it. What do you mean everything that I've ever done is fiction? What do you mean?
Like everything he's done, like wrestling and like what he's doing in WWE.
Of course, wrestling is fake. Like
I know, but he completely what if there was kids watching, and they think is real.
Okay.
I was he completely broke character.
Well, what else did he do? Well, that's not that shocking.
I know, but it was I don't think he was supposed. I was thinking to myself, I don't think he was supposed to say that.
Of course he wasn't.
And a lot of stuff that happened was getting caught off guard. Shawn Michaels when he was inducting Kevin Nash into the Hall of Fame.
Oh, Shawn Michaels did it? Oh.
Of course, who else?
X-Pac could have done it. Nah. That's one of his best friends. Wait, Scott Hall could have done it.
Yeah, I could have seen that.
Yeah, but, Nash already inducted him into the Hall of Fame
Why not return the favor?
I don't think they've ever done that.
They'll eventually do that. They have to. Shawn Michaels has to induct Triple H in there.
And Triple H couldn't do it because he was already inducting Arnold into the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
Yeah, so when Shawn Michaels was going to make his speech for Kevin Nash,
mm-hmm.
he had a paper that, told him everything to say, and he ripped it up.
Yeah, we're getting real right now.
He was like, and he said, this is one professional wrestler inducting another professional wrestler. This isn't sports entertain. This isn't a sports. We're not sports entertainers. And he even said, I'm probably gonna get yelled backstage.
But I need to do it.
He even said pro wrestler, which Vince doesn't allow anybody to use.
Wait, Nash said that?
Yeah, because they're referred to as sports entertainers or superstars.
We're wrestlers,
not professional wrestlers. He wants to make it a sports entertainment company, not a wrestling company.
This is wrestling.
I know, but he just wants to. I think what he wants to do is get away from the stereotype wrestling, like how the South would say it.
Let's actually get real for once in the sense.
Yeah, but I'm kind of glad that Michaels did that and really did it from the heart and not from a script that anybody wrote.
What was your reaction
for what?
Michaels.
He didn't even watch it.
Oh wait. Yeah. Wait. Should we spoil? Wait. Should we tell him or no? What happened?
I don't know if he wants.
Well, he wants
to be spoiled.
Yes. Shawn Michaels and Kevin Nash broke fourth wall.
Oh wow.
Well, Daniel Bryan broke wall.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Because he just came out and just said, everything I do...
Yeah, I read about that in the speech, yep.
Everything I do is fiction and it's not real. I was like, wait a minute, there's no way this is part of it. There's no way they told him to say this. Or
this is the Hall... of course, I'll see him sing this multiple times, but this is the W Hall of Fame. This is where things get real. There's nothing to hide behind.
Nope.
And I was kind of disappointed that Savage didn't get inducted last.
Hey, what?
Savage didn't get inducted last.
Wow, that's
What do you mean? I don't get it. Wait.
Like he wasn't inducted last into the Hall of Fame.
You mean he wasn't the first one inducted, so that's a good thing.
What?
He was inducted first, so that's a good thing.
No, but his induction announcement was first, but he didn't go on last because he wasn't the top. Apparently, he wasn't the top billed Hall of Fame because he wasn't on last. Like Kevin Nash went on last, and Macho Man was third to last. I know. That I was kind of surprised by, and Nash's announcement was announced like the week of.
No, just no. But still,
I mean, I'm not saying Nash doesn't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame or doesn't. He at least deserves, like at least second to last or something.
But like, if only WWE inducted Macho Man in the Hall of Fame 4 years ago, then this will be fine.
I know. I guess nothing else to say there for the Hall of Fame.
No.
So now, just like, okay, so, well, I guess we'll save the ranked WrestleManias for last, but like, okay. Well, Ben, if you already realized, that 5 years ago was a special version of Monday Night Raw where such and such incident happened with the Heartbreak Kid.
Oh, wow, that's right. I remember.
Go.
And you know what that is?
Refresh me.
I'll say it in unison, or saying it almost quote by quote. This truly is a historic Raw. Something we thought we'd never witness. Tonight, Shawn Michaels says goodbye to the WWE Universe.
It was when he officially retired.
I don't remember much from his speech, but what a speech it was, and how emotional it was. That, man, it's been 5 years that I've seen HBK doing his thing, and him go out like that. Wow.
I didn't even watch it at that time because it was right when I started my hiatus.
Yes. You should have at least seen that and then start the hiatus.
It broke my heart too much to even watch it.
But yet, these are some hard things that you had to take, that you had to accept. Because
Shawn Michaels was my favorite, and I didn't want him ever to retire. But there was at some point.
At some point,
nothing lasts forever.
Yeah, eventually, he has to.
Sadly to say, like the streak wasn't going to last forever.
Yeah. Well, what was your emotional toll on it since?
What, the streak or Michaels?
No, Michael. Since one, you've known Michaels the longest, and two, it was on your birthday of all days.
Oh, that's right. It was on my birthday. I forgot about that. Wow, that was. I was speechless that night watching it.
What, the speech?
Yeah.
Well,
I have nothing to say. I just eventually knew it was going to happen.
Well, what does Shawn Michaels mean to you when watching?
He stole the show. He stole the show.
Or always stole the show whenever he was in that ring.
Yeah, whenever he was in that ring, he stole the show. He was the icon.
He was my favorite. Like when I first watched, like. He was. I don't know what it was, but he was. When I first saw him, but when I first saw him wrestle or how they build him up, I was like, wow, I could really get into this guy because he's that type of guy that
he was the has one that makes you get up on your feet.
Yeah, he's that type of guy that really stole the show. He was kind of like what Dolph Ziggler or Daniel Bryan is, and why we root for him.
Yes.
And. Yeah, and whenever I had my action figures, I always put Michaels in like the main event and always made him world champion. Cause he was just my favorite. That's all I could pretty much say.
Well, hey, if Shawn Michaels can wrestle one more match, there's only one person he has to face, just one, The Rock. That's it.
I would want to see that. I would.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a good match.
Yes. Yeah. Well.
Or Eddie Guerrero if he was still alive. Or
yes.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, Mike told me this, but if Eddie Guerrero didn't pass away in 2005, that match was actually going to happen at WrestleMania 22.
That's right.
Yeah, if he didn't pass away, he would have won the world title, won the world heavyweight title. He probably would have dropped it to Batista at the Rumble or something.
Wait, 2006?
Yeah.
Because Rey Mysterio won the Rumble in 06.
Yeah.
But if Orton was originally supposed to win the Rumble, it looked like because he was supposed to face Batista for the world.
Because he was on a roll.
But that wouldn't be memorable for WrestleMania 22 for the main event. Batista versus Randy Orton.
Well, at that time, it was Kurt Angle was the world champion.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Batista was supposed to defend it against.
Yeah, until Mark Henry took him out.
Yeah. And also because Eddie died, and they figured, you know what, let's have Rey win it and have this whole storyline where Rey's dedicating everything to Eddie Guerrero.
And what a great storyline that was. It's going to be 10 years by the time that happens.
November
13th. It's a Friday.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no. We got to know that we're going to save that for the 10th anniversary. But, okay. Getting out of that moment, we'll head over to what makes a WrestleMania match great. Of course, the first thing that I noted was the nostalgia. And there's two different examples of it. One is, what if these two guys, for example, Sting and Taker, got in that ring and made magic? That's one example. Or even Michael's Taker, is, even though they faced before, but not in an atmosphere like WrestleMania, where hey, you have two guys that know how to do it at WrestleMania. What would happen if they did it at Mania?
So it's pretty much the fantasy matches that we would probably want to happen.
Yes, even the fantasy matches that we did get to see as it was being built up, excluding WrestleMania for a moment, like Michaels and Hogan at SummerSlam 05, even though I didn't see that match, but I'm sure it was a good match.
That was a fantastic match.
Yeah, well, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. Like they didn't. I'm sure. Like every time you think, hey, what if these guys paired up, and you say, well, where are they gonna fight? You always say WrestleMania.
Because that's the best place to do it.
I know, but we got a fantasy match between Hogan and Michaels, and that didn't take place at Mania. That took place at SummerSlam.
Which is okay. But like...
So, I mean, if it doesn't happen at Mania, it could always happen at SummerSlam.
Probably. Well, no.
Another fantasy match with John Cena and Hulk Hogan.
Yes. Well, of course, another fantasy match that... I don't really comment much about fantasy match,
he did say that if he wanted to...
if he had his way.
That if Hogan was medically cleared and he was good to compete, he would face Cena.
Probably next year's WrestleMania.
I wish, but no.
I don't see it happening.
Of course, well, I'm guessing I'm going to skip OMG, so second movements. Well, we can, unless you want to talk about that, but of course, we got to name countless moments for WrestleMania, like, hey, Undertaker's died for 25, or Edge's spear to Jeff Hardy, in which he almost broke his neck off that 20-foot ladder. Well, of course, that's the thing that gets you up on your feet, but not as much as false finishes, because it was like that's technically the best part of the match, because you just don't know when the match is going to end.
Yeah, that's true, and obviously you can't do it every match, and you can't do it every...
It's only during those certain matches that it works.
Exactly.
We already mentioned Taker versus Triple H at 27, but what are some other great examples?
25.
Of course. Well, besides, I already mentioned 25 like a few times, but we'll throw out some other good examples.
Of false finishes?
Yes, of great wrestling matches with false finishes.
I'd say WrestleMania 19 with Brock and
Kurt Angle.
Brock and Kurt, and Austin and Rock at Mania 19.
Wait, which false finishes? I'm trying to...
Because Austin kicked out of 2 rock bottoms.
And then once he got...
And he kicked out of a people's elbow.
Yes, of course.
And The Rock kicked out of a stunner.
Yes, but wait, what about with them... what was the other match you mentioned, Ben? Oh, wait, I meant Mike. It was...
Brock Kurt?
Wait, which false finish was that? What, when he gave him a second at 5? Like, he thought it was going to be over?
Was it
there was
moonsault?
There was an angle slam. Brock kicked out of that. F5. Angle kicked out of that. And then he was doing the shooting star press.
Then just gave him a third at 5. And then the match right there. But
yeah.
But do you believe that's the one thing about a great match at WrestleMania that really gets you on your feet?
Yeah.
I say that's somewhat debatable.
I think like for the main events for this Mania, there should be at least one main event with false finishes.
With great false finishes.
Yeah. Because like if you do that for those 3 main events or the main matches, it's
kind of gonna seem a little bit stale.
It's like really you're kind of making the fans now expect it.
But with Taker and Wyatt, that has to be in there. Great false finishes.
Yeah, but like with Reigns and Lesnar and because then after Taker and Wyatt do their stuff and they do the false finishes, now you got like either Sting or Triple H or Brock and Reigns going on next, and then they're gonna get false finishes, and you know coming in they're like, oh yep, false finish, yep, false finish, yep, false finish.
Yes, but it's to make things exciting because those 3 best matches on the card. So it has to so it's understandable, and it works. Of course, another most important fact is the finish to the match, because if the finish isn't good, then it makes the rest of the match look terrible, to a certain degree.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, with West, when Austin turned heel, which Austin regretted later.
If you watched the rivalry documentary with McMahon and Austin, he talks about that after WrestleMania 17.
He also mentioned that in the Stone Cold Steve Austin documentaries, where Stone Cold himself said, "I regretted turning heel on that night."
Yeah, because it just didn't work. People already love the Rebel Stone Cold and
the badass.
So why turn him heel in the first place?
I guess because they were mostly pushing The Rock.
Yeah,
I think they were mostly making him now the top face because I think Austin knew at the time that that was going to last forever. He had a limited amount of time before he would eventually retire.
Yeah,
plus because
his knees were going out and
he was only 35 or 36.
Yeah, he had a previous neck injury.
Yes,
he had neck injuries, knee injuries
from spinal surgery, from knee injury. We also call Austin the bionic redneck.
And he was like, at that time he was like, well, I'm probably not going to last very long, so, there's no reason for me to be face. The face of the WWE if I'm going out.
And this is me saying this, but with Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero, I thought that finish was...
And pretty much when, Austin got taken out in 99 with the car, everything, Rock was like, he was like
taken over.
Yeah, he pretty much took over, and everybody loved him now.
Mm-hmm.
Rock was pretty much the main guy, and Austin.
Until Jericho came in and kind of took over for a little bit, but
yeah, but he wasn't the guy. He wasn't the face of the WWE.
But also, this is me saying this, but Eddie Guerrero versus Mysterio at 21. I thought that finish was like, it's alright, but it could have been better. It could have been better because I wouldn't have mind. Hey, West Coast Pop. And Eddie Guerrero puts him into a powerbomb position, cover 1, 2, 3. I would have taken that. Would have loved it.
Yeah. But I guess not every WrestleMania match is great,
What? Name me not every great WrestleMania match has a good finish.
Good finish, and not every WrestleMania has a good finish, and not every WrestleMania is gonna be a 5-star match.
Well, we're just mainly talking about finishes for a moment, and Lesnar versus Taker at 30 was another example of a bad finish.
No, I thought the finish was fine. I didn't mind the
What
finish.
do you mean, like, first at 5, second, well, it wasn't all 3 at the same time, but it was like a second, and then the third was like,
It was fine because we didn't expect it. We thought, oh, he's going to kick out, but then he doesn't kick out, and we're like, what?
Yes. Of course, which draw all those reactions, but, like, what are you going to do?